Hello. Hello. Yeah, that was good. I feel like that one came off with an little hello. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of And Yes, and Yes. The rumors are true. I'm selling out. That's right. I've been in this game too long now, and I know that I'm never going to get anywhere without selling out. So it's exactly what I've decided to do. But this is just a secret between you and me. You being the YouTube viewers. Because no one's in the chat at the moment, so I can talk all I want about selling out, and then when they get here, I'm like, whoa, I'm not selling out, I would never. But really, I'm selling out. That's right. I'm no longer doing things that I want to do. I'm doing what the people want to see. And that's how I'm going to get my millions of followers, is by doing what the people want to see. And that way, I won't have to start streams with 0 viewers. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what do the people want to see? You're probably asking. You're probably wondering, and yes, have you cracked the code? Is it horror games like Five Nights Freddy's when you go, wah, every time there's jump scares? No. Is it the latest first-person battle royale that probably has the word battle royale somewhere in the name? That's dreadfully repetitive and boring, but for some reason people love watching it. No, it's not that either. What is it then, you're asking? Please tell us. That's right. It's opinions on music and maybe like tier lists later. Oh. And yes, you've done it. You've cracked the code. That's right. And then here we do the cool mom fuel. And this is probably, if I hold like this long enough and I smile wide enough, then maybe YouTube will automatically make this the thumbnail of the video. Still 0 viewers, so no one saw that crazy action. It's mango aloe drink today for mom fuel. I love my aloe drinks. It's probably like a weird, I don't know, in between thing where for me it's easier to come up with conversation topics when I'm just chatting like this. But I also think that when I can get a good conversation going, it helps to have something going on in the background, right? Like, I'm down here in my little like corner, and over here I'm, blasting aliens or accidentally killing the blacksmith in my Dark Souls randomizer. It's cool, it's interesting, but I don't know, I suppose I wanted to just do an episode. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 hours of this, but I'm just going to be chatting, I'm just going to be hanging out. And, I think we're going to take the day as it comes, if that makes sense. So let's start with my opinions on music. What I've been thinking about a lot recently is duets. I love a good duet. Like for a song, for a pop song. I mean, who doesn't? 2 voices mingling. You got your Simon Garfunkels, your Hall and Oates, your Tom and Petty's. I was thinking about duets that specifically have like a narrative to them, which I feel like a lot of duets do. Usually it's, like, oh, I love you so much, but how are we going to make it work? And then I was thinking about duets that have like really like one-sided narratives. So let me pull up my first example of this, which would be, do you guys know The Beautiful South? They have a song, A Little Time lyrics. Don't worry, I'll pop it up for everyone to see. I just need to make sure I'm not gonna like accidentally dox myself. Okay. Yeah, learning from mistakes is a good thing to do. All right. I hope everyone can see that. I feel like, I don't know if people can. Let me open up my own Twitch. What the hell? We're going anyway, so might as well. And then let's do if I do a private tab, here, I'm gonna actually, I'll just hide this. And then I'll go to my Twitch dashboard. I should be live. We'll see. If I go home, no, I go to, yeah, Stream Manager. That's pretty true. Okay, it's loading. All right, I can see myself. Now, if I do this, can I actually read what it says on the screen, or have I crushed it up too much? Let's see. Ah, wait, sorry, you don't want to see all that. It's not working. My stream is not working at all. I think because I'm streaming and watching my stream at the same time, my internet's like, no way, buddy. Like, you think you can get away with this? All right, well, let's see. I think it's moving a little bit. Oh, that's like not readable, like at all. Yeah. Okay. So here, why don't we try doing something like this, and then this, and then I don't know. Hopefully, this makes it like better. That's fine, right? Yeah, good enough. And then maybe I can zoom in, right? Like Control plus. All right, hopefully that's better. I don't know, is it? Could Eddie? Because I'm looking at my OBS and it's like crunchy as all heck. I don't know. We're gonna rock with it. So this is A Little Time by the Beautiful South, and this I would say is an example of a duet where it's like it's intentional that there's like a mismatch of morality. Like, so this is the male singer. You know, he needs a little time to think it over, right? He's talking about the relationship because it's a male and a female singer in this, as is common with the Beautiful South song or South songs. I think they had a male and a female singer in the band, but anyway, this is the male singer. He's like, I need a little time to think things over. I can zoom in even more, actually. Maybe that'll make it better. Yeah, that makes it way better. All right. So this guy, he needs a little time to think it over, yeah? And she responds with, it's funny how quick the milk turns sour, isn't it? Oh, you know, wow, you, like, I'm unimpressed. Like, you know, trust into mistrust. Yeah, need a little room to work things out. Yeah, need a little room for your big head. Oh, snap. You just got owned. It's a good insult. Need a little space for 1,000 beds. Oh, you don't really want space. You just want to sleep around. Can't disagree with you there. This again is the female voice, and this is the male voice. Yeah, and then now the male voice comes in. I've had a little time to think it over. Like, you know, now I know, but I still love you. So let's get back together. Oh, but here comes the big ball in the song. Oh, you had a little time and you had a little fun. Well, you had yours. You think I had none? The freedom that you wanted so bad is yours for good. I hope you're glad. Oh, man. Okay, so in this one, the morality is kind of like, you know, I feel like you kind of got to agree with the female singer. Like, you know, obviously, and then she's singing this part, you know. She's had a little time and she has the courage to call it off, which is very cool. You know, there's obviously part of it where it's like, you know, of course, with this character, with this male character, that happens sometimes, right? Sometimes you're not sure in a relationship and you want a little time to like figure it out, to see how you feel. But you can't expect the other person to be waiting around all this time, so pew, get out of here, male singer from A Beautiful South. Right, so that's maybe one of the less common ones that people would know. But then, here, let me hide this again. Boom. And we take this to, this is one that everyone should know. I'm actually going to zoom it out a little bit because, yeah, that should still be fine, right? Don't You Want Me by the Human League. Bum, bum, ba-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Yeah, it's a good song. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. So I doubt I need to talk through the plot of this song to you, but just quickly, Bingistan agrees, a great song. Just quickly, you know, she's working at a waitress in a cocktail bar. He seems to be some figure of importance in the musical world, so he kind of singles her out. And he's like, I think that you kind of have what it takes to be a great musician. But he kind of does this like gross thing. This is the male singer. He does this gross thing where he's like, now your, like, our romantic relationship is inherently tied into the success of your career because, like, I kind of chose you to become famous because we were hitting it off well, but now you're, like, not that interested in me romantically, but I'm like, I can put you back down too. That's crass, if I'm honest. That's just rude. That's not a good way of treating people, I think. Don't you want me? See, it's understandable, the feeling of, like, being scorned as a lover, right? Don't you want me? Oh, I get it. But to turn to this, don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. That's unbelievable. That's just, and then, you know, then you have the voice of reason in the song. I was working as a waitress at a cocktail bar. That much is true. You know, here's a little self-efficacy for you. Even then I knew I'd find a much better place, even with or without you. Great. She knows herself. She, you know, and she's had fun with him, but she doesn't need him anymore, and she doesn't want him. You know. You better change it back or we'll both be sorry. That's sung by the male voice, as you can probably imagine. It's like all the male voices in this song, including this last one that I'm gonna do, they're also like whiny. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, if you knew the last song, you'll probably know this one too. Boom, somebody that I used to know. Now and then I think of when. Okay, so look, this one starts off really fine. Like, this is the male voice. You know, he's like, I think we were together, like, you know, we were happy together, but I felt lonely with you. And it's like, that's fine. You know? So, you said that we could still be friends, but I'll admit I was glad it was over. That's a fine sentiment, you know, to say, I thought you were right for me. Turns out you weren't. So, what level-headed response do you think that this young character has? You know, to the woman now being like, well, you know, I thought that we were right for each other, but, you know, we can still be friends, but maybe I need a little space. He goes off. What the heck? You didn't have to cut me off? Make out like it never happened, that we are nothing? What? You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough? My brother in Christ, you made the choice. You didn't have to stoop so low, change your number. This is your decision. Okay, Bingo Stan is throwing down the genius lyrics annotated. This is viewed as creepy and concerning, as even if a relationship is over, you do not try and manipulate others and praise yourself for their growth. Yeah, what's this guy doing? He's like, oh, let's break up, but, like, also now you don't want to hang out with me. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I don't, like, it's, yeah, manipulation is not good in or out of a relationship, but this sort of, like, emotional, like, kind of, like, crybaby manipulation that kind of seems, you know, pretty, like, as a through line between the three songs we've looked at, you know, it's pretty, like, what's going on? Like, why are all these guys such piss babies? Like, because, look, I mean, the response is so level-headed. I think about when you screwed me over, you were gaslighting me, you had me believing it was me, I don't want to live like that, so when you said we could let it go, and I was like, thank goodness, and then he comes in, he cuts her off, might I add, interruption, very uncool, and she's just in the background at this point going like, ooh, in the chorus, because she doesn't feel this way, I don't think. Yeah. Alright. What the heck? Anyway, that's how I'm starting off the stream, is by talking about these lyrics. What the heck? Pressing F7 turns off. Do you want to turn? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's, you know, it's weird. It's manipulative, but it's like, I think it's probably like hitting the nail right on the head that, like, the manipulative one is usually the man, and the woman is usually just like, oh, like I'm just doing my own thing, and you're like a weirdo, like you're like, you know, and I'm sure that like this isn't the actual feelings of the men that are writing these songs, you know, because like at least in the case of the Human League, Don't You Want Me Baby, which I can pull back up, and the Beautiful South, you know, they were bands that were there were groups that were together. So, you know, you have to imagine that the lead singers were getting on fine, or at least you hope so, and that there wasn't some like emotionally weirdo, you know, I could put you back down too kind of mentality. Like, you know, it's fun to play the villain, right? It's fun to be a villainous character. You know, in a song or in a play or a movie or whatever, it's fun to write a villainous character. So I'm not calling into question the actual ethics of the artists, rather the ethics of the characters, and why, you know, it always seems like in these duets, it's like the ethical one is, you know, perhaps unsurprisingly, the female. But there's an art guy or an art critic by the name of Barry's Gout, who. Let me like pull up his Wikipedia page or something. Barry's Gout. Oh, it's so zoomed in. Here's the handsome bloke. That's Barry's Gout. Where's the Wikipedia page for Barry's Gout? There it is. He had, and I'm probably gonna butcher this in hopes of just like making good time, but yeah, he writes on aesthetics, creativity, philosophy of film, and ethics. He basically had this this idea about art called ethicism, and it was a way of viewing art where ethics were one of the criteria through which you view an artwork. So let's do Don't You Want Me as like the example. And I'll just do a quick overview, and I know I'm going to leave a lot of stuff out, but basically, when looking at a piece of art, especially one with some sort of narrative or like a almost like a story happening, even if it's just in a painting, you know, sometimes a story can be an image, but when there's some kind of story happening, you look at the story and you sort of say to yourself, do I see something wrong here? Is someone doing something bad? And if the answer is yes, then you have to think about, well, you know, so doing something bad. Then you think about, because you can't think about the intention of the artist. Instead, you have to think about the attitude of the work. So for this song, the attitude would be, he's doing something bad. I don't know how the artist themselves feels about this bad thing that's happening. So let's think about the attitude, and how you do that is, does this character get punished for their bad behavior? If they don't get punished for their bad behavior and they're sort of let off scot-free, then it ethically fails the artwork. If they do get punished in the sort of narrative of the story, then it ethically succeeds. Wow, jeez. Because that means that the artist is recognizing that something bad is happening and is punishing this, you know, evildoer. Because as Barry's Gout recognized in his works, sometimes it's fun to write like a bad character, but that doesn't make you a bad person. So, you know, in the case of Don't You Want Me, Barry's Gout would probably argue that it's an ethical failure, because this character, despite feeling scorned in love, the scorn in love is the reason that he's sort of acting unethically with sort of like these misogynistic undertones, and being very controlling. But he never kind of gets punished for that in this sort of like, you know, two-verse structure. You could make an argument, I think, that he is punished by not getting what he wants, but I don't think so. I did some writing on Barry's Gout a while ago, and I sort of did this like my touch up of like his ideas, which is, I think one of the problems with Barry Scout's ethicism is that in the real world, sometimes bad guys don't get punished. Sometimes they get away, like, and they're allowed to do whatever they want. You know, think about like multi-million-dollar CEOs who like, you know, are criminally underpaying people. Like, they go in our society pretty much unpunished. Like, maybe socially people are like, oh wow, fuck you, but like in terms of literal punishment, nothing really happens. And so what I was thinking about was, we can maybe even take Don't You Want Me lyrics, or Don't You Want Me, sorry, I was just reading off it. Don't You Want Me as an example for what I was calling neo-ethicism, which was my like revision of Barry Scout's ethicism. But basically, neo-ethicism says, and this is like unpublished, this was just like something I was like writing for myself out of like a, you know, but I guess it's, I don't know, maybe it's published now through the act of speaking on it on Twitch. But basically, neo-ethicism, we have this piece. We recognize that something is wrong in the piece. We say this character, the male character, is being misogynistic and controlling. We recognize that as an ethical failure of the male character. If you don't recognize it as an ethical failure, that's a different conversation, but then you're like, it's ethically fine. Like, let's say we were talking about a different song that had no sort of ethical failings. Like, we would just be like, no ethical problems? Cool. This one, in my opinion, does have ethical problems. So then we say, do they get punished? And if the answer is no, then we go a step further and we say, can we see this issue reflected in the real world? You know, can we see the issue of misogyny reflected in the real world? Like, do I think the artist is making some kind of point? And even if they aren't, is there something that I can take away from it? And if the answer is yes, and I do see misogyny as a problem in the real world, then the impetus flips, right? Then it's my responsibility to do something about the issue that I've noticed. Otherwise, I'm ethically failing myself. If you see an issue in the world and you don't do anything about it, then you're ethically failing yourself, in my honest opinion. Then there's the flip side of it, right? What if there's an ethical problem, but you don't see that reflected in the real world? Like, let's say the ethical problem is like, someone made a machine and keeps trapping people on it, and the machine spins people around really, really, really fast. Like, and this person's just doing it to everyone, and everyone's getting spun around really fast. They're all dizzy all the time. Sure, that's probably ethically pretty bad, but like, I don't think that is, at least off the top of my head, like a metaphor for some kind of real life issue that's going on. Oh god, imagine if like the spinner became real. I guess that's what they do at the like carnival fairs. Like they trick little kids into getting on these rides, and then they spin them around as fast as they can until the kid's never gonna not be dizzy for the rest of their life. But anyway, beside the point. If we see something ethically wrong in the work, the character is not punished, but we don't see an analog in real life, then in that case, the work has ethically failed. And obviously there are different levels to like ethical failure. Like, you can really, really do some harm with artwork, in my opinion. And if that harm never goes sort of questioned or talked about or examined under the light of like the real world, then it, you know, it allows sort of like festering. You know, I could like, I feel like, did I talk about shot dog film? Like, that one is really like an ethical failure, in my opinion. Like, it represents absolutely nothing. And if you're gonna go look that up, look it up with like discretion. It was a piece to do with, or even to engage in, animal cruelty, but not to examine, just to do. And the person got away with it. The person who did the artwork. It's grisly, gruesome stuff. And in my opinion, an absolute ethical failure, without a doubt. Let's see. Now let's move on. Right? We've talked enough about these crazy things like art. So now, let's do some crazy things like art. Just gonna update the stream. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can't believe I sold out so hard. Alright, well I guess we're gonna stay on just chatting then, because there's no option for what I'm doing. Alright, and then boom. Can you believe it? Create a tier list for anything. What? Let's do, what's the most popular tier list ever? Dude, yes. Danganronpa characters and FNAF characters. Dude, yes, this is gonna be great. I love tier lists. I love FNAF. See, this way I'm getting both in at once. I can go, ah! Look at look at these scary animatronics. Whoa, whoa. This goes so scary. Dude, I'm just like 2009 YouTube Let's Players. Alright, let's do a tier list. I didn't know there were so many Five Nights at Freddy's characters. This guy. What's this guy's name? Who cares? I like the color scheme of the pink and white, sort of like a bunny rabbit. This guy is S tier for sure. These guys I'm gonna do together because they kind of look the same. Well, no, this one's like B tier because he's kind of mischievous, but this one's like C tier because like, what am I ranking them on? Just how I feel about them, I guess. Like, not how scary I think they are, but just like, how do I feel when I look at them? Do I feel like, or do I go like, eh? Like this one here, he's giving me the eyes. He's doing, I'm Five Nights at Freddy's. This one here is giving me the opposite of eyes. It's got no eyes. There we go. We think this one goes down here. This one has so many mouths. I think that's awesome. It's got like a spare set of teeth for no reason, like right here. I think this one, he's making a sound like, you know? It's the same sound I make when I get jump scared by them. You know? This one also has no eyes, so... No, but this one's kind of cool, right? It's got like the wire sticking out. Yeah, I was about to do that, but then I would have to order them all. I'm not ordering them. They're just ending up in tiers. This one's kind of coming in like, hey! Like, this is the guy who rocks up to the party late, but always brings like the exact alcohol you wanted to drink at that point in time. Like, what's up, everyone? Like, I got the IPAs. Whoa. Love to have them at a party. This one, you hate to have at a party. That's C tier if I ever saw it. Does not... No, that guy's gonna, like... That guy pours a shot of vodka into your, like... Into your solo cup while you're drinking, like White Claw. Like, that... Party pooper, in my opinion. This guy is very mischievous... And this isn't an order, I'm just putting them together because they're... This is like a story. This is a story. Hang on. How do I do it? He goes... And then he goes... And he's like... Are we doing this? As in like, you know... Are we gonna break the law? We're breaking the law! Like... Breaking... I don't... As in... Because they break into like the animatronic theme park, right? That's the plot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Look, He's like, are we gonna break into the Five Nights at Freddy's theme park? Yeah. We're going. There's so many, what the hell? Alright, just give me the good ones. I like this one a lot because it comes with friends already like pre-attached. These ones are, like have too many teeth. Like this is perfect amount of teeth. This is like You've overdone you've overdone it. except you. You're cool. Let's see. These guys look like piss, and I think these guys are probably friends due to color scheme. So you guys can all hang out here, except you, because you kind of look like a Bionicle. Oh, yes, yes. What do you do? You went too far, but I still like you a lot more than these ones. Fucking telephone? What the hell? Okay. Well, these guys are probably buddies. And who is speaking on the phone? Oh, I could put it next to anyone and it looks like... Oh. Wait, can I get two of these? Look, it... Hey. He goes... Hey, we breaking into the haunted theme park? Yeah, we're breaking into the haunted theme park. Yeah, let's go. Alright. You guys can have the telephone. The Five Nights at FNAF Brothers. This guy comes with a chair, so he can go in A tier. Like, most of these aren't scary. I thought it was supposed to be a scary game. This guy looks like Jimmy Neutron, so I think he probably gets, like, a A tier at least. Look at him. He's kind of like he's got the Neutron style. Anyone else that's super important? Who looks important? Probably you. You're whatever. You can go there. You can go with your brother. Oh, these are like the originals. These two, I think. So these can go in this tier. Anyone else that looks important? Probably these guys, right? They're better than the other ones, I think, but still a little overdone. Anyway, here it is. The definitive Five Nights at Freddy's tier list ever. Alright, and let's let's find a different one now. Tier maker. Let's see. Greatest video games of all time. 100+ games. Let's see how many we can get through of this. Masterpiece. Oh dear. That really is quite a lot of games. At least most of them have like names next to them, so I don't... Oh my goodness, what the heck? I know it said 100+, but... Alright. Let's start simple. BioShock. I think that is a very good game. I'll try and play this one a little... I actually think that... Okay, so if it goes from good, very good, great, amazing, I would say that is an amazing game. Castlevania, I haven't played. I played Fallout 3, but not Fallout New Vegas. I'll see Fallout New Vegas. I'm actually going to leave all the... I haven't done... Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think, is... I would say that's a masterpiece. I would say BioShock's a masterpiece as well, to be honest. I played a little TFT like years and years ago. I think that game's good. I think that if you get into it, you would say it's very good, but I didn't get into it. Haven't played these. Haven't played any of these. Nope. Haven't played any of these. Nope, none of these. I played this one. Well, not all of it, but I think that this game is great. Yeah, I think this game's great. Cool. I haven't played any of these. Okay, this is... Oh, Borderlands 2. I would say that this game is a masterpiece. No, I was replaying it recently. I would say it's amazing. I think when I first played it, I was like, this is probably the best game ever. And now I'm... Oh, Dark Souls. Now I've played this one. Let's see. Can I add one above? Add a row above. Drunk. Okay. What else? Haven't played any of these. This is probably really interesting for everyone watching. Haven't played these. Haven't played any of these. Have not played these. Nope. What is this? I played Mario Kart, and I played Super Mario Galaxy. Let's take a bunch of them up at the same time. I've played Pokemon Sword. Really? That one made the, like, 100 best games of all time. Played Portal 2. I've played... none of these. Dish on a Red, Soap on a Rope, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I played some Celeste. These all look like they're ending up in the have not tried the game, but no, these are, I'm just pulling them up and then I'll go through all of them. I've played Breath of the Wild. I have played The Binding of Isaac. Isaac! You know? Beat Saber. Ooh, I've played Silent Hill 2. I played Limbo as well. Yeah, down here, this is like where my games are. What is this? Getting Over It? No. I played like 30 seconds of Outlast. I was very, very scared, so I'm not even going to count that one. I wasn't really paying attention. All right, what do we got? Spider-Man. Wii Sports. I played Wii Sports. I played Fallout 3. That's the one I played. What's this? What happened to all the names? I can't see any of them. Heyday. What is that? G. Plants vs. Zombies? Dude, I love this game. Oh, I played Prototype as well, I think. It was on the PlayStation. Now it's just me going through it and being like, oh, I've played this game. Yeah, I've played this one. I played a little Cuphead. Cuphead's pretty fun. Are we almost through? Oh my god, what the heck? It's so many games. I'm just dragging them up to like... But will I even remember where any of them were? Okay. Tell me we're done. Tell me we're done. I did play Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Drop me. Super Seducer. What the hell? What is this tier list? Alright, fine. Drag them all up. I got this one. Where was Hollow Knight? Here is a bunch of them. This one. This one. This one. This one. Yeah, I had this one. What else? Did I drag anything else up? I guess not. Okay. Wait, where's Fallout? They all look the same. It's all like blending together to me. I can't tell what's what anymore. Here, no, that's Fallout 76. Where did I put Fallout? If I was here, I would have dragged it up here. Oh, nice. I found it. All right, let's do it. I think that this is a great game. I think it's a great party game. I think Super Mario Galaxy this is controversial, but I think it's only very good. People really love this game, but I think, I don't know, I prefer like a Mario game that's a little less linear. I would say Pokemon Sword was good. It was fine. I had fun with it, I guess. Portal 2, that's an amazing game. Yeah. Celeste, it's an amazing game. I didn't finish it, but I do think it's amazing. Breath of the Wild, yeah, I would say it's amazing. Isaac is a masterpiece. It's genre defining. Silent Hill 2 might be my favorite game ever. That game, I cannot stress enough, is truly a masterpiece. That game is really, really good. Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight is a masterpiece as well. I think that Limbo is great. I think it's really, really good and atmospheric, but it peaks early, in my opinion. I think it peaks with the big spider, and it never quite reachieves that. Wii Sports, that's a great game. Nostalgia puts it in amazing. Cuphead, love the style. Pokemon 1, or whatever this one is I would say it's amazing. It's genre defining, but I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite games ever. Prototype, I don't know, it was good. I don't really remember too much about it. Plants vs. Zombie probably goes in drunk tier, because I've only ever played it drunk. And Fallout 3 goes in great, and Plants vs. Zombies goes in very good. And that's it. The definitive tier list of everything. Let's do another. Why not? And then maybe we'll play something. But for the time being, I'm having fun just messing around. I don't know. What's one that people would want to see? Like, what's your favorite Pokemon starter? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite every Pokemon? No way. I'm not doing every Pokemon. That would be all stream. Also, I don't know most of them. God, there's so many ads. I don't know. If I search food, will anything come up? Desserts, maybe? Candy. That's a good one. That's what I want to see. Alright, it's got a pretty good spread. Alright, now I can really go off, because I don't risk offending anyone, I hope, with my candy opinions. Sour Heads. Or Warheads. That's a C tier candy, honestly. Yeah, there's too much buy-in, right? You can only have like 3 of them. Even that is pushing it, let's be honest. Reese's Pieces, consistent. I would put that in B. This one, go with the Warheads. You got flavor for about 30 seconds, and then you're gone. I don't even know what you are, so you look gross. You look like you're made of like figs. Bazooka Bubblegum, I don't know what you are either. A Gobstopper, it's consistent. It gets a B as well. Sour Patch, for me, that's a B. Hot Tamales, I like Hot Tamales. I would put them ahead of both of these, but I do think that they're a C tier candy. What the heck? Shush. Oh my god. Scary. Tootsie Pops, easy A. Unless it's chocolate flavor, really good. Sweet Tarts can go there. Orange Slices, bleh. They're like too bitter. Fun Dip, nah man, it's just sugar in a little bag. Actual Gobstoppers, C tier. What is that, like Thin Mints? Yeah, like a mint. Like a chocolate mint, yeah. Lifesavers, the middle of the road. I like them. These, like horrible. They taste good, but like, that little ring, like the little disc at the bottom is doing nothing to protect you from slobbering all over your hand. It's gross. All they're good for is like a cheesy proposal at an arcade. And even that's pushing it. Three Musketeers. Honestly, I've never had them. You stay at the back. Twizzlers, it's a C tier candy, but I'll still eat them. I put them above these candies, below Hot Tamales. Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, I like a Jolly Rancher. And I like a Swedish Fish, which I assume is what these are. The actual Tootsie Roll, though? No. It's here. What? Coconut? I don't know. I haven't eaten it, I don't think. These necklace, you can hang out with this one. If you really wanted to do it all in one day, you could get a slobbery, sticky little disc with a ring, and then a chewed through, wet, moist, like ropey bracelet that you're half like sucking on, and oh jeez, it's just dirt all over your body. It's filth. Who wants that? Not me. All right, let's go a bit faster. Razzles, I don't really know what you are. Crunch, fine. Cigarettes? Candy cigarettes, I know. Oi. No. These guys stay at the back. Candy cigarettes. Too many of my friends started smoking. Kit Kat can be in B tier. Smarties can be in C tier. Ooh, love a peppermint patty. Dots, controversial maybe, but I think they're B tier. I think they're fine. Same with Peeps. Cookie dough I would actually put in A tier. But nothing's quite hit the S tier yet. And I'm looking here. I don't know if any of these are going to hit the S tier. Well, let's finish them out. Maybe Airheads? Nah, not really even. Oh well. Starburst, it's solid. Reese's. I actually think these Reese's are better than these Reese's. Fruit Gushers. I do actually like Fruit Gushers. Lemonhead. Yeah, fine. You can, like, go here. You guys can go, like, there. There. Pretty good. Snickers, okay. Twix, awesome. Nerds, great. Milk Duds, more like mid duds. Fireballs, they're like worse hot tamales, but not bad enough to be in D tier. Milky Way, honestly, might be a D tier. These things, honestly, yeah, put it with the other ones. Gummy, hard, no, we had Lifesavers already. Why are these different? Well, put them next to their brother. Pez, okay, let me actually go off. Pez, great concept. They don't taste really that good, in my opinion. They taste stale, always. No matter when you've bought them and when you're eating them. I'm never gonna be like thrilled by Pez. I will eat them. I'll eat most of these except these two. Ugh. Pop Rocks, they're fun. They don't taste like much though. What is this? Drugs? I don't know. D for drugs. Mike and Ike, actually. It's an A tier. M&M's, C tier. Jelly beans, B tier. The most varied candy is a jelly bean. Can be really good or really bad. Whoppers, you're fine. These things look gross. I've never had them. Skittles are good. Hey, now I'm just saying things. I'm just blah, 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 blah. Wait, didn't I just put Skittles on? How are you different? What is this? You know, gummy bears are close to S tier, but no, these don't have like any S tier picks. I'll get the good ones. Yeah. Almond Joy. I don't really know. Laffy Taffy is fun. I don't know. You guys can all go here because I think you're all whatever, and you can go like there. You're just sugar. Go next to Fun Dip. You guys are the same. Yeah. Candy tier list. All right. Now, let's move on. Let's do something else. Let's do some BuzzFeed quizzes. Has it sunk in yet that I'm reluctant to be spending money this week on new games? I haven't really seen much that's come out recently that has like wowed me. Let's do this. This is exactly the kind of dumb shit I love from BuzzFeed. Let's see. Here we go. Your daily meals will reveal exactly which Disney villain you are. Sounds good to me. What if I get like a really bad one? Oh my god. What if this ruins my career? Amazing. Bacon and eggs, pancakes, oatmeal, waffles, or granola. Is there an option for none? I'm quite bad at remembering to eat breakfast. I would say it's probably like bacon and eggs. I have granola bars, but I mean, it's not the same, right? This implies like a lot of health. I think granola bar implies like a lot of laziness. I guess this is what I would like to be eating every day for breakfast, so I'll go with that. Choose a breakfast drink. Coffee? Coffee is not an option? What? Are you crazy? Alright, then, like, probably water. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, it is BuzzFeed. What did we expect? Am I right? Choose an evening snack. Biscuits. Avocado toast. Avocado toast. Chips. Lunchtime. Dude, love some noodles. Love a Sandy. I'm too full. That's not accurate, I think. It's not that I'm too full, but like if I've eaten breakfast, I'll probably skip lunch, which not a good habit. You guys shouldn't be doing it. I'm allowed because I'm a streamer. I'm too full. Dinner. Is there an I'm too full option here as well? All right, pasta. noodles, French fries, French fries. Quite the varied option you guys have here. Pasta, pasta, noodles, chicken French fries, burger French fries. All right, well, put me on this pasta. What's for dessert? Candy. Any midnight snacks? Candy. Dude, I'm Scar. Can you believe this? I've often been told... Look, I'm going to do the same face that he does. I've often been told this. That I'm just like Scar from The Lion King. Alright, how about one more? And then maybe we'll do something else. Latest quiz. I'm genuinely curious if you consider these famous people singers or actors. Oh, I don't care. Eat some ice cream and tell you which flower you embody. So good. I just want... Actually, I feel like it's more entertaining for me to just, like, read the freaking, like, titles. Ultimate Guide to doing college... It's not even a quiz. Also, how are you verified as Colorado? We'll make a Halloween playlist and reveal the name of the ghost that's hunting you. Sure. Is it gonna be like stupid? Like, or is it actually gonna be like you're like haunted by like, you know, an actual popular ghost? First spooky song. Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads, it's a good song. Ghostbusters, Highway to Hell, Spooky Scary Skeletons, Hungry Like the Wolf is a great song. Where's ABBA? ABBA is spooky music. It's a big debate that I had with some friends. Is ABBA spooky music? I'm firmly on the side of yes, ABBA is spooky music. The Purple People Eater, I don't know that one. I always feel like... No, is that really that song? Is that... Yeah, I guess it is. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's a good song. Yeah. Do love some Gaga. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Can I don't know. I'll take Monster by Lady Gaga. Okay. I don't think that Zombie by the Cranberries is a Halloween song, and I don't think that I'm the only person. I've said it. I've been holding this in for far too long. I feel as though Zombie by the Cranberries. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. All right. Yeah, it's about like violence, right? It's about like a child dying. Like, I mean, so the reason I looked up the lyrics was because I was worried that I was mistaking it with another song, but it's like the violence caused such silence in your head, zombie. Yeah, no, I refuse this as an answer. I refute it. It's not a Halloween song. That's a serious song. Not saying that Halloween, like, serious songs can't be Halloween songs, but, like, that's not a... It's not like, ooh, spooky zombie. It's like... I don't know. I'm taking the Addams Family theme song. I do like Rocky Horror. These are some good picks, but I'm taking Rocky Horror. Scary good song to end the night with. Ooh. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Goldie. Don't worry when things go bump in the night. That's just Goldie doing her thing. Cool. Thank you, BuzzFeed. It's very informative. I actually feel much better now. What should I do? I could finish Moon Scars, I guess, but after finally selling out and, you know, making my millions and millions of viewers, I feel like it would be a shame to go back to the absolute poison that that Moon Scars is for my viewer count. I could always play, like, what was that game? Like Arrival, Zero Earth. That little roguelite where you run around with the people and the zombies or the aliens. Sorry, I've got cranberries in my head. Maybe I could do like a trivia. I suck at trivia though. Oh man. This is gonna be really, really humiliating. Trivia quiz. I don't want to do the BuzzFeed ones again. I don't want to go back there. Fun trivia. Ultimate online trivia quiz. Trivia Plaza. Oh, Sporkle, yeah. This is the one that I used to do quizzes with, like, you know, can you name all of the, like, all of the countries in the world, stuff like that. Alright, let's do, is there, like, general quiz? Like, what would you call that? Let's see. General trivia. Basic trivia? General trivia? Almost useless trivia. Sure. Let's play the quiz. Which author wrote the novel Catch-22? I should know that one. Well, we got Shakespeare. We got Paris. I should know the Catch-22 one. Animal Farm was written by Orwell. Which of the three words is a palindrome? Rotor is a palindrome. Can you guys see this? Should I zoom in more? Let me zoom in more. Yeah, there you go. I still don't know if you can see it, to be honest. What does KFC stand for? Kentucky. Wait. Go away. How do you spell Kentucky? Fried chicken. What is the Japanese word for harbor wave? Is it tsunami? Wow, I didn't know that, but I guess you learn something new every day by making guesses on Sporkle quizzes. The country Gabon is found on which continent? Well, I could just do all the continents, but I would guess maybe Asia? No, then Africa. There's this embarrassing one staring me in the face. I only got 2.5 minutes? I'm taking my time too much. The armistice ending World War I came in 1914, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1918. I was close, so I was only 4 years off. Which city hosted 2008 Summer Olympics? That would be Beijing. Boston is the capital of which U.S. state? That would be Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna give myself that point anyway. That would be James Dean, the star of the film Rebel Without a Cause. Pythagoras' theorem is the term concerning which shape? Triangle. You know, not all of this is useless trivia. What animated 2010 film was the largest grossing movie of the year? Probably like a Toy Story. Story 3? Yeah, okay. Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio were in Titanic. Michael Jordan wasn't basketball? I'm really bad with sports, so anything to do with sports, you'll have to forgive me. Who sang the 1980s hit song Billie Jean? Wouldn't that be Michael Jackson? FIFA World Cup in 2010, I don't know. Venison is the name of which meat of which animal? That would be cow, right? Baby cow. No, venison, no, that's deer, sorry. I was thinking veal. What year did man first set foot on the moon? 1968? Isn't it in the 60s? Am I crazy? 1969. Oh, I was close. I was a year off. Which is the first book of the Hebrew Bible? That's rough. I'm bad with religion. I only have 30 seconds. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? 26. Positive square root of 36 is 6. A nappy is a diaper. Lady Gaga. Pentagon has 5 sides. Plan is the Jailhouse Rock. Bloody Mary. Vodka. Pokemon. Alright, well. It's Genesis. I should have known that. Pacific. Smimsons. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sure I spelt that at some point. Anyway. You guys hear that? I got 60%. The average score was 74. Wow, I suck. Give me a random quiz. Oh, please don't be anything. I gotta hide it. It could be bad. Hidden Neighbors of Pennsylvania. That sounds boring as hell. Batman versus Superman. Fine. I know literally nothing about comics, but let's do this. I'm pretty sure Batman was born on Earth. And I'm pretty sure Batman's name is Bruce Wayne, I think. Superman is Clark Kent. Oh, and he was from Krypton. Okay. We got Alfred. Cool. He's from Boston. Just kidding. He's from Gotham. His nickname is Batman. What? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure his nickname is Batman. Is it like Brucey or something? Brucey? Suit is black. Red. Blue. Yellow. I got them all. The day job, he's rich. He's a CEO. And he's a reporter? Okay, primary sidekick is Robin, and the Jonker is his primary enemy. His is Lex Luthor, and he likes Lois Lane. Yep. Clark Kent. Yeah, that was a real gent. Yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me through the lens of Superman's song by the Crash Test Dummies. They should have had a Batman song as well. I could have aced this quiz. From Krypton. Yeah, okay. His birth father was Thomas Wayne. And his birth mother was Elastigirl. I don't know. The nickname, isn't the nickname Superman and Batman? Secret hideout is Bat Cave and the Cave of Secrets. Okay, it's not the Cave of Secrets. What else you got for me? The company is Wayne Corp. Wayne Land. Wayne Industries. Ah, not too bad. And then the company is Daily Bugle? Planet? I think the Bugle is from Spider-Man. I'm not getting the city of residence? Krypton? Metropolis? Metro City? Oh, Metropolis, hey. Nickname is Superman. What? Oh my god. Okay. I quit. I give up. Let's see. Jorel and Lara. Martha Wayne. Dark Knight. Man of Steel. What? Okay, well. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, it's enough of all that. What now? I don't know. Let's play a game or something. What do we got on Steam? I could play more Cyberpunk. That game was fun. Ooh, what if we saw what Dread Delusion had to offer? I feel like they did some updates recently. Dread Delusion was fun. Do monkey barrels? You remember this? Monkey barrels? Or we could just keep sitting here and talking about what we may and may not play. I don't know. Let's play. I don't really care. I'm selling out. What do the people want to see? So this whole selling out bit is like a long bit because I was gonna play Overwatch 2 today, which I feel like at the moment, here I'll go to Big Me, is the ultimate like sellout game, right? Because it's like everyone on Twitch is playing it, and I was gonna be like, oh, I'm snatching up my piece of the pie, like yummy. Everyone come watch me play Overwatch. But yeah, I tried downloading it because it's free at the moment. I tried downloading it like, I want to say like 4 hours ago, and it's at 50% at the moment. I'm not surprised it's going slower since I'm streaming at the same time. But yeah, I was like, maybe by the time we hit midstream, I'll be able to do some Overwatch, but it doesn't seem that that's the case. However, if it's done by the end of stream, maybe I'll go for like an extra hour, try and suck up some of my piece of the pie. It's really selling out time, and no one's allowed to tell any new viewers that I'm purposefully doing this to sell out. I'm gonna be like, whoa, I love Overwatch. I'm Tracer. I'm already Tracer, and they're gonna be like, wow, this guy really loves Overwatch, but secretly in my mind I'll be like, I would rather be playing like Disc Vivers at the moment. But gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, actually, it's something I forgot to bring up. I was gonna bring it up at the beginning of stream. But I totally forgot. Here, take me to this one. This one's fine as well. I'm gonna make a new thing. Text, let's call it follower challenge. Select font. Where's the font that I like? Starts with an S. It's, yeah, this one. Followers needed for me to show pictures. New followers needed. From when I was in hospital. 0 out of 1. Okay. And then let's give it, the color should be black. Okay. And let's give the background white and like a bit of opacity. It's good. Sounds good too. Well, maybe I should do it like this. Cool. Whoa! So big, so crazy. So this is just going to be a little thing that I'm doing for a little bit. But basically, to explain this, and I'm sure I'll be explaining it again if people are coming in and being like, what are you trying to get me to follow you for? There we go. What is this? Oh, crazy. And then So, I got like an email from the like hospital, and they were like, "Yeah, we have some pictures from when you're in hospital. Don't know why they have it, but yeah. But basically, I have some pictures now from when I was in hospital, and if you want to see them, I will need to get one new follower." That's it. If I can get one new follower before the end of the week, then on Friday, I'll show pictures from when I was in hospital, and we'll do that for the art corner for this week. And if it doesn't happen this week, that picture's gonna stay up there, and basically until it does happen. You know, like, why not throw a little incentive into having people like follow the channel? Like, we've actually been on the up and up recently. I think we've got 12 whole followers, which is like big. That's big for me at least. But yeah, and I will be explaining that again and again if anyone needs explanation. New followers needed for me to show pictures from when I was in hospital. That makes sense, right? Enough sense. All right, let's play Arrival Zero Earth. That game's fun. Superman never made any money, saving the world from Solomon Grundy. But all right, it's not really popping up. So anyway, I'll get this started, and then we can do all that other stuff. Another let's see, game properties. Arrival Zero Earth. Groovy. Arrival Zero Earth in the tag. Stream info successfully updated. Is it gonna work? Is it there it is. Is the dimensions right? The dimensions are indeed right. Alright, let's do it. Have a sip of mom fuel. Finland, 1995. Great year for wine. What do we want? You always start with XP up. Alright. It might take me a second to get back into it, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Easy peasy. Whoopsie. Take him out. Yeah, get him, my friends. Who do we want? I feel like the wizards were pretty good, right? Yeah. Let's get some wizards. We don't have any coffins because we're winning. Yeah, full wizard run maybe? Alright, flying chest. I don't even know what the flying chest does. Well, I guess maybe we'll find out this time. Alright, zap him. What the? You know something that I love? Is the concept of the movie, the Halloween franchise. Like the movie franchise called Halloween. I've never watched a Halloween movie from the franchise Halloween. But I feel like every year there's a new Halloween film and their marketing goes off the rails. Like, it's like, this time. Because it's always, every single new Halloween movie is like, it's Mike Myers. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Mike Myers. That's like he's one of those, he's a scary dude. And then it's like, like Mike Myers is fighting old lady. And you're like, what? Old lady? Like, and every single year, it's like the marketing is always like old lady who like looks really angry is like, this time I'll get you, Mike Myers, and Mike Myers who's wearing his mask is kind of like, you know. But it is really funny to me because it's like, you know, like who is the old lady? Because I've never seen a Halloween film, so is that a? Let's see. Let's pull it up. If I search, who is the old lady from Halloween? What does it say? It's Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, should have known that. But to be honest, I sort of... What does Jamie Lee Curtis look like again? Okay, got it. So the character name is... Who's the old lady? Laurie Strode? But yeah, every year, it's like, this time, I'll get Mike Myers. Like, whoops. Like, Mike Myers doesn't stand a chance this Halloween. It's like, oh, okay. Like, cool. Let's get bazookas. I really hope that... I don't know. Whose side are you on, right? Are you on the side of the old lady or the Mike Myers? Well, OBS is disconnecting. It's just been a rambunctious stream, hasn't it? Reconnection successful. That's good to hear, but for how long? It's probably because I'm saying things that Twitch doesn't want me to say. Twitch probably has a lot of stock in those Halloween movies, and they're like, like he's figured it out that it's always just Mike Myers versus old lady. So they're trying to silence me, I think. But here's the question, right? Are you on Mike Myers' side or old lady's side? Because I think it's easy to be on old lady's side. And this, I have no idea what kind of character development they've done with these characters, because it's a long running franchise, and I've never ever seen even one of them. So, you know, forgive me if I'm saying, like, you know, like if old lady is like one of the best written characters in like horror history, and I'm just sort of like memeing around because it's like, it just always seems like it's like old lady is like, this time I'm gonna get Mike Myers, and Mike Myers is like, oh, I'm gonna get old lady, and it kind of seems as though the difference in power is a little like, you know, it's like Mike Myers is like, has proven himself to be like practically unkillable. And I don't know what Jamie Lee Curtis's character has done, but every time I see a trailer, it looks like she's like just a person, like just someone who really doesn't like Mike Myers. It seems unfair, honestly. And so it depends, you know, do you support the underdog, or do you support like the turrets are deployed while walking? This seems fun. We haven't taken this yet. Okay, cool. That seems very strong, actually, if you can get like a bunch of them. Because it's passive damage, which you don't really get unless you stop moving in this game. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like... Also, what's Mike Myers' deal? Like, you know, he's not supernatural, right? He's just like a guy. He's just like a really, like tough guy. So, like... I'm not saying why haven't they killed him already. But I'm kind of like, why haven't they killed him already? Like, I don't know. Maybe he is like supernatural. Like, but I don't really, I don't know enough about this, but it's fun to talk about because it's a crazy concept to me. Like, that like Halloween. Also, I really like the tidbit that like Halloween used to be, or was originally proposed as like an anthology thing, where it was like every Halloween they would do a new like storyline, like a new narrative. But then they ended up going back to like the Mike Myers narrative because people got so pissed off because when they did Halloween 2 and they didn't keep doing like the Mike Myers narrative, people were like, oh, there goes OBS again. When they didn't do the Mike Myers narrative, people were like, yo, we want to see more, like, what's this deal with this Mike Myers dude? They were like, no, we're doing this story about, like, other stuff. And everyone was like, no, like, we don't want that. I could try and fix OBS. Oh, man. Did you hear how resigned I just sounded? That was embarrassing. Oh, I could try and fix it, I suppose, but what's the point? Alright, pause me. OBS connection reconnection successful. Let's see on Twitch. Is my connection actually successful? Stream manager, please. Let's see. Oh yeah, hey, it's me. Look, I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna watch myself go like that. Maybe. Oh, okay, it's working. We're back. I guess it's just like not working consistently. Maybe because I'm trying to download Overwatch at the same time. Oh man, what a stream! I'm telling you, this is what the people really want to see. All right, back into it. I've sold out. I'm just giving people what they want to see, not what they need to see. You know. Frankly, no one's more disappointed in me than I'm disappointed in myself. Would you sell out? This is actually a conversation that I used to have with like some of my art buddies in college all the time. Like, and there are some really good answers. Like, you know, it's like assuming you're approaching it from a. Let's get another psychic wizard. Because assuming you're approaching it from like you have mild success, but if you are to sell out, you could like accrue more success and reach more people at the risk of perhaps losing some of your like creative freedom, integrity. Perhaps predictably, given the nature of the question, I always used to land on the side of no. I wouldn't want to sell out. But I had some friends that were like, you know, I absolutely would, because like if you sell out, then you have the like power to like fundamentally change things. Like if you sell out, you would hope that you have the power to fundamentally change things, like the art institution, or within the art institution, to maybe make things like selling out like a less detrimental, less detrimental decision, I guess, is probably the word for it. Like less detrimental for young artists, which I think is cool. It's a cool answer. Also, like, you know, what if you say that you're gonna sell out, you know, and like it's like we'll give you like this really big record deal, but you know, in response, like, you know, would you mind like doing like a Coca-Cola ad with like the hit single from the record deal? And then what if every single song on the record you just make like, fuck Coca-Cola Corporation, I hate them, I don't really like the Coca-Cola Corporation, like, you know, and then everyone's like, then like Coke's like, you know, oh, like, hey, how's that new single coming on? And you're like, oh, here you go. I don't really like the Coca-Cola. I don't like Coca-Cola. I hate them. I want no more Coca-Cola Corporation. And then they're like, well, what are we going to do with this? We can't exactly market this. And then of course you probably get sued for a breach of contract, and then you never work in the art industry ever again, or the music industry, and you've irrecoverably damaged your reputation as an artist with integrity, kind of just for a laugh. No one's really sure how to feel about you anymore. You're hotly debated by students and, you know, art professors alike, until you're eventually and inevitably forgotten. That's life, baby. It's a good song, though. I don't really like I don't like Coca-Cola. I hate them. I think we should fuck the Coca-Cola Corporation. Sounds like something like from like a regular show bit. What do we got? Let's do this. Yeah, I think, hey, nice, new unlock available. I don't know. Selling out is a tough one. Because I think it's really hard, to be quite honest, for a lot of people that want to pursue art to, like, live comfortably. And, like, I think the longer that kind of situation goes on, the more a desire begins to exist to find comfort. Like, if we're really critically talking about it, I think that the choice between selling out and not selling out doesn't necessarily come from like a, oh, well, I think it would be fun or funny to sell out. I think it comes from like, how do I, what if I have to stop making art? Like, you know, is it better to sell out if I can keep doing it, even if it's like not with as much honesty as I would have otherwise moved through with? It's, I don't know. It's, like, kind of sad to think about, but, like, not, like, an unfair... I don't know, it's not unfair when people sell out, I suppose. Like, it's easy, I think, as a fan of an artist to feel hard done when, like, you know, all of a sudden your favorite, like, indie underground artist is, like, you know, the face of, like an oil company and, like, hangs out with, like, oil execs. Like, sure. I think it's kind of bad, but, sure. Yeah, okay. I don't really like the Coca-Cola Corporation. Sure. Yeah, and then the question becomes, can we create a more fostering, like, environment for artists so that they don't feel like they need to sell out? Like, you know, with things like painting and, like, you know, it's a form of labor to do it, but it's not really, like, it isn't paid the same way a lot of labor is paid, if that makes sense. Well, I would hope it makes sense. Cool. But it's paid like almost like as a binary. Like, you're either gonna get paid for your art, or you're you know, you're gonna make it big and you're gonna get paid for your art, or you know, nothing will come from this. But you know, it would be nice to imagine a system in which people are paid for their art regardless of like, you know, gallery and museum and studio success. Like, paid because I would like to think that we could begin to work towards a world that fosters creatives rather than, like, de-incentivizes them. Because, like, I don't know, being a creative, I feel like so many, like, adults, for lack of a better term, like, being a young creative especially, so many adults, for lack of a better term, are like, oh, you really want to do that? Like, you really want to risk being, like, poor forever? Like, or, like, no, that's putting it too, like, briskly, almost. Do you really want to risk, like, getting into a career where you might not ever find success, and you might not ever, like, find people that respect what you do? I don't know. It's sad. I think rather it should be fostered. I don't know. Wouldn't we think that by this point in time, like, people could do what they want because, you know, I don't know, automation, job automation, you would think would be a blessing for the world because, you know, with fewer jobs that people need to do, there should be more surplus. And as a result, there should be more, like people should be able to, like, take more time off and, like, have more time to, like, pursue passions or spend time with family. But instead, automation is this really scary thing because it's robbing people of jobs, and nothing is being done to support those people whose jobs are being robbed because, you know, of course, it's one of the systems of capitalism, which is like, you know, money, 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 and not necessarily thinking so much about people, people, people. Unless you're talking about the people at the top, which is, you know, sad, but I think that's kind of how I see it at the moment. But anyway, would love your thoughts on this. Anyone there? Where's the crematorium? Cremate, please. Alrighty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do some damage, please, my friends. Yeah, enough talking about capitalism. That's not what people want to see. They want to see you popping off on Arrival Zero Earth. I don't know. What do the people want to see these days? Do we come here to be, you know, entertained? Do we come here to be distracted? Do we come here to talk about things? I mean, when we think about, like, Foucault's heterotopia, can we consider, you know, like, you know, streaming sites as heterotopias, as places of discourse? Like, maybe, but at the same time, like, you know, if the streaming platform itself is owned by, like, a certain corporation, then, like, of course, then the streaming platform, the format that the streaming takes is going to have its own motives. So, like, I don't know, it's impossible to say. Like, it's impossible to say whether real discourse is possible in, like, a parasocial setting. Like, and if it is possible in a parasocial setting, then how can we facilitate that? How can we facilitate change in a format that is so inherently one-sided? Like, you see me and you hear me talk. And sure, I can see things that people put in chat, but, like, I don't know. To what degree is that proper discourse? I don't know. Impossible, well, not impossible to say. We're talking about it right now. Difficult to say. You know, maybe that's why Nicholas Bourriard, the, you know, creator of, or phraser, pinner of the coining the phrase, pinning the phrase, whatever. The guy who created relational aesthetic, or who named creational aesthetic, maybe that's why he was so anti, like, technology in art. Maybe he thought that technology is a barrier more than it's a facilitator. I don't know, but I don't know if that's true. Like, because I think, even though maybe there are limitations to the way that discourse happens, you can have discourse with so many people that you might not otherwise be able to have that with. Like, I can sit here and have discourse with so many people from around the world that I would otherwise, like, never get to meet. It's impossible to say whether the world we've created is a good one or a bad one, and regardless of how good or bad it is, whether we still have the power to make it better. Wow. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, well, this run seems like a lost cause. Whee! Let's just spawn all the enemies. There it is. wonder if Overwatch is ready. I feel winded almost after that, you know, impassioned, this is how I feel. Well, it's probably all over. But I do feel stronger with these turrets. The turrets are fun. Well, yeah. Hey, talk about fun stuff. We came here to watch you sell out, not to say that you maybe have issues with how discourse takes place in capitalism, because if someone controls the method of discourse, then the discourse itself is almost impossible to separate from that taint. Talk about, yeah, what's your favorite song from the movie Cats? I went to see the movie Cats in theaters before, you know, everything started happening. And it was probably the best theatrical experience I've ever had in my life. Like, I say completely unironically. It was so much fun because everyone was there for the same reason, which was to make fun of this movie. And, you know, people were like yelling things out at the screen, like people were like laughing and making jokes, like between groups that they didn't know each other before we walked in there. Well, there it is. And I think that because of that, Magical Mr. Mistopheles probably has to be my favorite song from Cats, because it's right towards the end of the movie. It's this big musical number, and everyone in the theater was singing along. I had never heard the song before, but the chorus is so repetitive. You know, I still remember it. Oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as Magical Mr. Mistopheles. Yeah, it's great. It's great stuff. It was cool. Boost ring. That seems better than the dome. I never used the dome. Alright, let's do it. This time we're gonna be great. We're gonna be better. Alright, let's do rare unit chance then. Even though I only have one rare unit, which is the lightning pole guy, and I kind of hate it. Oh no, there's also the sniper. The sniper's good. I don't know, I don't think there's a problem with having some wizards. What do you got? Lightning. Okay. Does 1 damage. What do you got? Bazookas were fine. You know, a little more tanky damage. I think I never want to take the telephone poles again because I get too fixated on the little, like, orbs. Oh, tell me it's not a duplicator. Fudge. I should have left more stuff on the ground. Maybe I can still leave some stuff on the ground. Yeah, because I get too focused on, like, the little ring, like, approaching the enemies, and then I end up not, like, even trying to attack otherwise. More bazookas? I guess. I don't know. Give me more stuff. Yeah, there's nothing left on the ground. Where's the teleporter? Oh, there will be, though. Ah! It's the sound they make when they die. No, no, no. Don't. Ooh, nice. I will have many rings. Where am I going? Oh, I gotta get all the location. Cool. 6 rings. Do you think they stack? Maybe. Let's see. Also, how big do you think they are? Pew, 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 pew. I think we should use the boost rings when we need to. When we're gonna die. Alright, what do we want? Give me another wizard. Let's go a little wider this time. I think we're going too deep into, like, you know, like getting some wizards, getting a couple more, like, shooters, also good. But see how quickly we took down that guy? Like, I feel like the bazookas are putting in some work, so yeah, we can hope. Let's explore before we do anything, because there might be another duplicator. Oh! I'm not too concerned. It's still early days. Yeah, if anything, we don't have very good damage against little guys. Like, because we have quite slow attack speed, but quite high damage, so maybe getting a couple more normal gunners. Nope. Alright. Take it out. Time to take out the trash. Alrighty. We're going nuts. Yeah. Turrets are so good. And this actually, I feel like let's invest in flying chest, because I think that's when you open one chest, a bunch of other chests come too, and that's quite strong to get early, because it can, you know, then you can get a bunch of like multipliers off of it. Get him. Get him. Alright, well, maybe there's an order to these things. I think we cremate first. Yes, yes. And then, and then we do this one, in case we get like a rare unit chance or something. Anything else over here? There's a minimap. I could just look down there. Wait, but I could have sworn. Did I go in here already? I guess I did. Yeah, the sniper's good. Because the sniper is passive. Alright. Yeah, there's the sniper. Oh, duplicate items on ground? It's very strong. This is how we go to the moon, I think. What is this? Activate unit transformer. I don't like any of those trades. Yeah, you see that sniper doing big damn. Mad damn. It was a joke between me and some old friends. Doing mad damn when we were playing games. It just sounds so silly. It's the mines. I hate the mines that go deep, 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 and then blow up. Everything else I'm chill with. Alright, take him up. And, yeah, I don't know when we're gonna use this, like, speed up or whatever, but, fire rate up, I mean, our active skill. The ale pub, that's just new units. Sure, I will take another normal gunner. for taking out some of the smaller units. Ah! Do I actually lose units when that happens? I don't think so, right? But who can say? Pew! Pew! Just stay away from the blue circles. That's all you need to do to win. And if you have to go into the blue circles, try not to stay there for too long. That's the key to this game. I figured it out. We can all go home now. I guess we can all go home after I win this, because I haven't won a game of this yet. I've done kind of embarrassingly badly. Alright. So we do all of these. Oh, nice. But we don't pick anything up, because then we can duplicate it and then we can pick it all up. Well, it doesn't really seem as though there's much to pick up, unfortunately. Yeah, wait, wasn't there like a shop down here that I didn't go into? Huh. Maybe I need to pick them up during... Oh well. 2 turrets is not the end of the world. So, what is the deal with these? Can I change them out? Like, can I change them for what I need? Alrighty, well, onwards. Oh, I didn't do all the... I need to explore the whole level. Might be a good idea not to hire new units. What was that hint on the side? I didn't read all of it before I zoomed away. Forest gives great natural cover for your units. I think I like the idea of more bazookas. Yeah. What is this? So maybe I could change that out for something else, I think is what it's saying. Although, yeah, the turrets are actually so good for taking care of the smaller enemies. Remember when we were doing BuzzFeed quizzes? And I got, what was it, like Golden? Was the name of my ghost? Because I said that maybe they should have rethought putting zombie as a Halloween song. That song's sad, man. Alrighty. But it's just beeping as far as the ear can hear. What if I wrote a novel? What's the best way to write a novel? Or what? How is the best way to write a novel, I suppose? I think a character with good intentions that either by choice or coercion does bad things. And that's pretty much it. I think that's story, I think. Well, story is like want, obstacle, and choice. Like if you have all 3 of those things, then like you have a story. And then just based on what you choose is how compelling that story ends up being, typically. So I can... It's the S-Mart. I don't know, I'll just take an S-Market. Rare unit chance, please. So yeah, like, I don't know, a person wants to get a new phone, but the buses aren't running. So how are they going to get to their new phone? And it's not the most interesting story ever told, but it's a story. And then, you know, you can complexify things. Make it more strange or interesting. I want to I want to become 3 feet taller, but I've already grown to my max, like to the maximum height that I will grow to in this like lifetime. So, you know, that's my want, my obstacle, and then my choice. How am I going to grow? How am I going to get taller? And then, you know, it gets interesting. Like maybe I'm doing like that horse and the 2 horse that drag you apart torture to myself to try and like stretch myself. You know, how does that story take place? How does it manifest? Hopefully not in a super harmful way, but sometimes when it is harmful, it's interesting. How about another bazooka? So maybe in the future we could combine 2 great bazookas into an epic bazooka. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I think an interesting story always is someone with really good intentions, that either by choice or by like some form of coercion or trickery makes bad decisions, like does bad things. I'm trying to think what would be like a famous example of that. Like, I don't know, like everything. Like, take your pick, kind of. Like a lot of Shakespeare, like, you know, like Macbeth. You know, Macbeth really liked the king, but killed him anyway. Made a bad decision, despite having good intentions. Oh, hey, Bingo Stan, welcome back. Epic bazooka moment. Wow, apparently I can talk for ages and ages, but I just can't read. And then we... bazooka. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's something very compelling about a character who says things like, I really want to help, but has sort of been proven to not really be helpful. Like, even though they want to be. Like, it's not like they're, you know... I think with the best of intentions, like, sometimes there's also a little bit of naivete, like, associated with it, in terms of being able to realize that your intentions haven't paid off the way you want them to. Like, that naivete, to me at least, is compelling. Otherwise, I don't know, it's like... Well, no. There's also something compelling about knowing that you've become the kind of person that you're not proud of, in a story. I don't think there's really much compelling about that in real life. It's kind of sad, or it's a sad thought. But, oh, interesting. 4 minutes left in stream. Maybe I'll go a little over to finish up this run, because, I mean, what else do I have going on? More quizzes. Hopefully, when I leave stream, then Overwatch will have time to download. And then tomorrow, oh, we'll really be selling out tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Cool. I really like the snipers. Extra shop chance up. We can cremate. Projectile speed up, baby. A lot of projectile speed up. Last one. Give me more turrets for a little more passive damage. Well, we're halfway through. Maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. But either way, it's been an honor. I think I can maybe I can guarantee a an item duplicator. And then, pew. Yeah, I mean, what would happen though if you only had snipers for a run? Because like the snipers can't get hit because the snipers are off screen. And then, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? These are the crazy questions we need answers to. You would have to have some pretty good luck to get that, though, I think. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Let's do it. Oh, right, it's the rolls one. That's fine. It's just one, though. Give me, like, 18. No! Thank goodness. Give me turrets. Turrets. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this game, it's easy to sort of like turn your brain off and just like chat over it, but it's also like, to that point, easy to get your brain like turned off by it. Like, in the sense where like, I'm just like, oh yeah, this game is like, it's pretty to look at, like, it's engaging, like, I kind of forget that I'm streaming and I'm just like, just sitting here like, roll me now. Big win, big win, big win. It's a fine win. More bazookas, please. No, this isn't a duplicator, is it? A unit transformer. Eh. All those kind of stink. Hey, turrets. Let's get more psychic wizards. Guess we'll take rare unit chance. And I think that's that pretty much. Yeah, take me out of here. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Dude, reality TV is so bad. It's not even like a so bad I love it, because there are a lot of things that are like, that's so bad I love it. I don't know, a lot of reality TV is like difficult for me to wrap my head around. Not conceptually, I guess, but like why it has the staying power that it does. Like, I don't know, is it kind of like watching watching something terrible happen but you can't look away? Like, because that's what it feels like. It feels like every time I see reality TV, it's like I can't look away from like this sort of like horrible like betrayal of human decency. You know, regardless of what it is, like It's just people being so mean to each other. Like, you know, it could be like something nice, like, oh, we got a bunch of like, I don't know, has anyone ever done like a photography reality TV show? We got a bunch of photographers here, like, then all of a sudden by like episode 3, you know, Jason's trying to stab like Jack and Susan in the back just because he doesn't like the way they use their lenses. Like, I don't know. Is it a reflection of like human instinct, or is it a like caricature of human instinct? Who can say? Hey, nice. Should I pick them up? Let's see. Maybe I can pick them up if I need to, if I feel like I'm in a tough spot. But otherwise I could... Oh, this sword, guys. I'm gonna pick him up. I can't be bothered. I want that passive good. Alright, we got the sword guy pretty quick, actually. I think the snipers are really helping. And the turrets are doing their best. I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true. Even then I knew I'd find a much better place, even with or without you. In the 5 years we have had. Dude, they have been such good times. I guess I'm in like a sing-songy mood today. Been doing a lot of sing-songing this stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. These spiders, these sword spiders are not going down as easily. There you go. Another one. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I get it. Oh no. Oh wait. Hey, good idea. I think we might have got it. Oh, another sword spider. Come on, take him out, take him out. Alright. Whew. That was really close. Whew. But we're back in it. All the coffins have been cremated. Level 7 of 12. We're probably out of here, like, soon. Like, and out of here, I mean, like, dead. And that way I can end stream only 5 minutes late. Oh well, who cares? We're all just hanging out. Rare unit chance, please. I would like more snipers. And then, alright. Laser. I believe we got them. We got them. Alright. Oops. Alright, well, at least we got some use out of it. I wish there was a friendly fire between these robots. Alright. We did it. More of these guys. And then let's get out of here. Remember when BuzzFeed told me that I was like Scar because I don't eat lunch every day? Is it every 4 waves is like, or every 4 levels is one of these like wave-based ones? I think they did just do friendly fire. I think one of the spiders just destroyed another one of the spiders. Unless I'm getting really good at taking the spiders out. Anything I want here? No! Like, the snipers are, like, incomparably better than the telephone poles. Sure, the telephone poles do a ton of damage, but they take way too long to, like, actually do anything. Like, they're pretty much useless, in my opinion, unless you have, like, crazy attack speed, I think is maybe how you scale that. I don't know. Woo! Alright, I feel like we're in a good spot, actually. Maybe this is the one. Maybe we go all the way. Ah! My bad. Whoa, that sword spider died the second he arrived. Alright. Honestly, not too bad. In a fine spot. Alright, let's get the mini mart. Give me more rare units. And take me in. Alright, no rare units, but yeah, I'll take another wizard. Then we just explore, right? And then we can leave. Give me a flying chest. Yeah! All you had to do was ask. Wait, did I lose a guy because a chest landed on him? I think I did. Did I? Who knows? Let's take another assault rifle. This isn't to upgrade, right? This is to... Yeah, I think I did. That kind of sucks, but oh well. Onwards. Gotta finish the stream at some point, so... You know, might as well go into the next level with a little bit of a handicap. Bzoo, bzoo. Yeah, we're doing good damage, I think. Oh, the roly guys. I forgot about these guys. Yeah, I figured I would accidentally spawn another wave. Everywhere is a mine. What are the ones that drop the mines, or do the mines just kind of like show up? Get out of there! Ah! Alright, and yeah, cool. And then to play it safe, we'll go down here and we'll just do this quickly. What is this? Upgrade units? Yeah, good idea. Cool. Whoopsie. Alright, well, yeah. Like I said, my mind has gone blank. My mind is a void. Yeah, I said my mind is a void, and then it actually became one. I think I've talked so much today about capitalism that I have nothing left to say about aliens with swords. And then again, that's crazy. I'll be like, oh, I have nothing to say. And then in my head I'll be like, well, that means you should start talking now, since you're not talking at the moment. You know, and that's what people come here for is, you know, obviously your sparkling personality. And then I just don't say anything. Crazy, man. But anyway, here's a giant guy with a really big sword and some balls that are very good at rolling around. I would hope they were, though, because otherwise they would just have to stay there. And I'm very good at moving in circles around this guy to zap him good with my big energy beams. Ooh, a lot of turrets. 22 turrets can be out at the same time now. That's nice. Is there something down here that I needed? Oh, I can upgrade more units. Elite tier. Elite tier. All done. Alright. Is this the farthest we ever made it in this? I don't know. Like I said, my mind's a void. I don't remember anything from like a couple days ago, let alone like a week ago. It's either that or like I remember everything perfectly, but that works more to my detriment than it does to my benefit, honestly. What do we got? That's nice, but I don't really need that many. I already have like a ton. That's nice, but oh my goodness. I should just be using them all the time then. That's nice as well. Yeah. Can't win them all. So many. Honestly, at this point, what is that? Takes it up to 9%? Sure. Well, let's just do this. And wipe out anything that gets close to us. Yeah, no, I feel like we're in a fine spot, especially with all these turrets. Super helpful having all these turrets. Just the chip damage they're doing is awesome. No. Yes. Thanks. Alright. Take him out. So I don't really, like, I guess it's because it's kind of like a clusterfuck game, but, like, I don't really understand the difference between, like what happens when I level up? Does it just, do I do more damage? Is leveling up simply a means for, like, combining? Or does it have use outside of that as well? Who can say? "12 projectiles when I level up." Take them all out. Yeah. Maybe it's because I haven't been sleeping super great, but maybe that's why I'm so, like, I've just been absolutely, like, mind blasted by this game. What are you shooting at? Alright. What do we want? At this point, we don't want rare unit chains. We want, like, speed up, I think. Is that really our first speed up? That's a bummer. I have so many of these, I might as well use them. Just to speed through these last few waves. Alright, 2 more things down here. It's an S-Mart. We'll take speed up. Don't really like any of those, so I'll just take a gun. Alrighty. What, 2 more levels? Is this the last level? Did I make it? I would love it if it was the last level, but I don't think it is. 11 out of 12. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. I would say that was a pretty good wave. And now let's just run it back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. How much for that doggy in the window? What is that song? Why has it been stuck in my head, like, forever? Is it like a nursery rhyme? Was it an advertisement? I don't know anything about that song. I guess we'll just take Shockwave, because we're in, like, the... It's not about scaling anymore, it's about, like, get the payoff. Like, do the things that do damage. Like, this'll do damage. Uh-oh. What killed me? No, I don't need to go uber speed right now. Yeah, I got it. This wave's over. Cool. Alright, and what else do we need to get? There's that. Speed up again. Yeah, sometimes you can nip over to the marts even after the wave starts, and you know, if you get there in time you can still open them up. But not this time. Laser him. My, the volume is going nuts. Like, the sound is just like ba 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 ba. It's too many. It's all the turrets. I know it. I love the turrets, but they're really noisy. What do we got? Wizards. I've got a lot of units. I feel like this is the most units I've ever had. Alright, we made it to the last level. It only took us like an hour. This run has literally been like an hour. That's ridiculous. And Overwatch still hasn't downloaded. Alright, let's finish it. We gotta be strong enough now. The boss fight. Okay. Well, let's see it. That's nice, but... Upgrade units. Okay, so I assume the circle in the center is where the boss fight would start. Well, let's upgrade everything. No. Yes. Yes. No. Turrets? Oh, I could have duplicated everything? Oh well. Well, that's what I get. Let's do it. What do you do? I can't... You don't really attack. But you spawn guys. I see. Oh, I can't leave the circle? That's tough. This space is quite small. I wonder. I wonder if I can do it. I hope so. I feel like we have the tools. We just need to execute. I mean, we also have to keep moving, because everywhere we stand is just getting overrun constantly by, Wow, that sound is, like, really loud. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we barely even made a dent in, like, any of the waves, which is not that good. We barely made a dent in the boss, too. Just running around in circles, praying for the best. Always gotta leave an escape route. Like, right here, I don't really have one. Okay. I'm back on it, back on top. That's not good. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. The turrets are putting in work, though. I can tell you that much. It's just so noisy, though. I even wonder if anyone can hear me in what I'm saying over this loud, turret thing. The buzz. Feels like the end, doesn't it? Didn't quite scale fast enough. Maybe if I duplicated everything at the end there. But no, not this time. Not meant to be. Oh well. Yeah, let's we'll do our upgrades and then flamethrower and agility. shoot while moving. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go here. And yeah, the whole shebang, you know. Talked for a lot today, so feel like I don't even need to do an ending monologue. This whole stream was my ending monologue, but the first half was my opening monologue. How's that for food for thought? Yeah. Anyway, as always, I've been and yes. I'll see you guys around. I love you all. Bye bye.